RPA, it will enter the player name over here, right? It will click on the search icon and then hello everyone and welcome to appianseekho. In the previous video we have learned about how we can create a robotic process using the Appian RPA robot. So in this video we will learn about how we can use the same robotic process and fetch the data from the web page and store it inside our record. I have the same robotic process over here. I have modified it a little bit in that case. To fetch the player details along with the player name, I am fetching the full name, date of birth, the team name which the player is associated, and the number of match played by the player in that particular session, right, and the photo of that particular player. So I have declared certain parameters as well, like player name as my parameter, which I can pass it from outside the process model. While creating the process variable, you need to check box this parameter thing, and you can also provide the initial value in that case. After you click on OK, you can save the changes, and I'll directly jump onto the process model. For storing all these details into a record, I have created a record type called as player detail, and you can see the data structure of that record type, that I have name as my text, full name as again text, date of birth, team associated, player, match played, basically number integer, profile photo as also text, and other values as well. So I have created this record as well, record over here. Along with it, I have created one small process model where I am about to store the details of the player. For configuring the robotic process to be executed and the data should be stored in a record, what I need to do is I need to select one execute robotic process smart service from here and pull it down, and using drag and drop method I can push it to my lane. Now inside it, when you open the properties of this execute robotic task smart service, you can go on setup, and once you are on the setup tab, basically you can search for the robotic process task. Let me check. Yes, fetch player details, right? So I'll use the preferred robot, whatever the next robot which is available, and I'll enter the number of retries as 2 over here in that case. And now comes the main part, the data part. As you can see that my player name is parameterized, so I need to provide the value from here. So right now what I'll do, I have one variable called player name, and I'll pass the value and save into over here. I can show you the value of that process variable as well. This one, player name is Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, and I'll again jump onto the data section and the output section, which is one of the important thing while configuring the execute robotic task, right? I need to select the success variable, although it's optional, but for debugging purposes I can have the certain value. Now the main thing comes over here, like creating a new custom output. Whatever the output you need to receive from the robotic task, you can directly store it into your PB, and then directly you can pass it into your record. So either you can configure it from here using the any type, right? But I need some specific output. So what I'll do, I'll go on to my expression editor over here. I'll configure AC bang variables dot full name. This variable name is the name where I have configured inside my robotic task. You can see over here, this full name is the same variable which I am using in my process model in the AC parameter. I'll click on save and close. Over here as well, I will select the player details, and inside those player details I will save it inside full name. Similarly, you can do other variables as well, like calling them over here AC bang variables dot photo. I'll go over here player details dot profile photo. right? Similarly, whatever the values you need from the robotic task as an output, you can configure them inside the expression properties over here by creating the new custom outputs. So I click on OK, and then I'll click on save and publish. As you can see, after configuring all the data section, whatever the output which I needed, right, from here I have configured multiple as well, like full name, team name, date of birth, photo, match played basically, and now as created on, logged in user as created by, and true as is active. So these are the values which I need to fetch over here, and I'll go on to configure the setup for the save record over here. I'll provide the record input which is of record type. This process variable is of record type, and it will automatically fetch the record type, whatever the record type is associated with that process variable. So once it is done, I'll go to my file and start debugging this process model. As you can see, my process model is executed, and it is currently on the execute robotic task node. So this will open my Chrome window. I am not doing anything. You can see my mouse pointer over here. It is automatically configured via RPA. It will enter the player name over here, right? It will click on the search icon, and then it will fetch the player details basically. And once it has fetched all the player details, whatever we need to capture, it will automatically close the browser. We need to wait for a while until it fetch all the player details, like full name, date of birth, the team which is he is associated with, and the number of match played in that particular league, and the profile photo as well. So as you can see, the browser is automatically closed. So I'll refresh my process model over here. As you can see, the process variable have certain values which needs to be fetched, like full name, team associated with, date of birth, profile photo, match played, and the status and the success parameter as well. So I'll refresh this again, and the process has been saved. This is all about how we can execute a robotic task into a process model, save those values into our record. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.